In this lesson, we will learn how we can close the hole. And this is something very common that most of the time, especially when you're scanning something like 3D scans, they have holes. But how you can fill up the holes in a different number of ways. So first of all, let's see, we have this model, and let me turn on my wireframe, Shift F, okay, and then I will go back to my ZModeler brush, B, Z, and M, okay. Now there is a hole here, there is a hole here, and there is a hole here. So what you can do here, by the way, this file you can find in the description below and you can download to practice on. So what I have to do over here is that to fill the hole, I have to go to the edge, okay, press space bar, and I will click on the close. So as soon as I will click on the close, it will give me an option called concave hole or convex hole. Most of the time, concave hole is what I use because it will be very simple. It will not give me more and more other options. Otherwise, on the other hand, we have the convex hole, and you can see there are some other options as well here. Concave hole is something that is going inward, okay, and the hole basically when it fills, it makes a flat or something that is going to the inward area. Convex makes it pushing more outwards. If you want to get more, if you want to give more detail to that hole filler, so that you can then you can use the convex hole. But most of the time I use the concave hole. Okay. So now as I have the close hole inside on my edge, so I can click on any edge, click on it, and it will fill that up. Okay. So let's do again. Just click and then you have it. So let's try one more time. Okay, and we'll do that in this part here. So I will just go here and close this one. But you will notice that it gives you this sort of a triangular face, and here you have this edge. So what I can do here is that I can just press space bar here on the edge, okay, and or if I press Alt on my keyboard and click on this edge, I think I have to go back. Okay, you have to click on the space bar and you have to go to insert. And once you are in the insert option, if you press Alt on your keyboard and click on it, that will be gone. But you know, it will do something like this on your screen, which you don't want on your model. Okay, so I'll keep that as it is. Now this is how you can easily fill the holes using the close and concave hole option. So I can close this one. Now let's see another scenario and work on not the concave hole this time. We will work on the convex hole this time. So let me import a new file over here. By the way, that file also you can find it there inside. Okay, or simply I can undo that and work on this one as well. On this one. Okay. Now if I will press spacebar here, go to the close. This time I will not choose a hole. I will choose convex hole here. Now the first thing I have is the spline. Now let's see what does the spline do. So if I will go to the spline, it's already there. And if I click over here and drag, you can see that it is creating the splines, or you can see the segments around that. So I'm clicking and dragging, it's doing something like this. This is if you want your model to have a more detail, okay, your hole, the hole that you're filling, if you want more detail, more resolution, this is how when you use this convex hole. Now let's do the same thing, but on this one, because this you can see that it's quite facing in this direction, so it will be more interactively we can apply, because this one is not facing, it's facing towards the camera, so I cannot interactively apply the convex here. So if I will go here, convex hole, you can see that spline. Now if I will click here, and then when I'm adding and while adding, if I'm pulling this, you can see that what it is doing. Okay, so I can add up and down. If I move left and right, so what it will do, it will pull this up. So this is what you can do with the help of the convex. Okay, so this is basically I was using the spline, but if I will go to the straight line here, and if I click this on it, do the same thing, and then so you can see it is more of a straight line here. Okay, so basically what happens here is that as you are in this like position in this area, they are like more curved, a little bit less curved, little bit less more less curved than that, then less, and then it becomes start straight, like becoming straight. So this is more curved area, more roundish, more coming outwards as a curve, but as you will go below down, it will start becoming more and more, you can say, tighter. Okay, so suppose I have here round corners. If I go, this is the middle one. Okay, you can say half round, half like half curved, half not curved. If I click over here and apply and then move out, you can see half curved and half it is straight. So basically convex hole is if you have like a 3D scan which have lumps and one of them are missing because of the hole, so you can add you can fill those holes with the help of the convex. But most of the time I don't use the convex, like the convex, I rather stick to the concave. So, and as you know, if you go back here, you see all these more like settings here. So I don't go basically to these settings, and I almost never play with these, and in fact I almost never go out of the concave or hole mode. So I rather stick to the concave, but in some cases maybe you want to use the convex. So I hope you have understood about filling the hole inside the ZBrush using the ZModeler. So if you have liked this video, please click on the like button. Also leave your comment if you have any question. And next class we will move to a different part, different like lesson regarding the ZModeler. So please, if you have liked all my videos, if you're enjoying learning the ZBrush, there are a lot of other tutorials I have or in full courses I have already uploaded in my uh, YouTube channel. Like Maya is there, Substance Painter is there, 3D Studio Max is there. Also, I have a lot of live sessions like photography and Illustrator and After Effects and those other things. So you can watch all those. I also share my videos on your social media account, so I can have more and more uh, subscriber. So help me out to get more subscribers, so it will motivate me to create good content and more like tutorials and lessons for you all. So take care, guys. We will meet in the next lesson. Until then, take care of yourself.